Good day to all. I'm Dr. Jitha Nair, Assistant Professor, Albertian Institute of Management. Today, I've come with a very useful topic, which is very much useful for everybody, which is called as environment degradation. So, what is degradation? Degradation is nothing but the decline in the quality of your environment around you. So, just go through the definition. Environmental degradation is the decline in the quality of our environment. This can be result of pollutants that spoil the air, water, or food supply, the over extraction of the resources that little remains for future use, or destruction of habitat so that the resource they once contained are no longer available. So, what causes this degradation? So, the major cause of the environmental degradation is the pollution that we intentionally, that is, the human beings intentionally do to the environment. And there are other major factors also. Let's just move into that, into the topic, and let's see what are the causes of environmental degradation. So, what causes degradation? The global climate change. So, what is the reason? Again, human beings and the pollution and the intentional disasters that we cause to the environment that causes the global climate change, and which in turn reduces the quality of the environment. Industrialization. Industrialization is a necessary devil. We cannot perform or we cannot improve as an economy without industrialization. But the side effect of industrialization is environmental degradation. Then overconsumption. Today, the population has increased so much. The resources that we have now is not enough. So what we do, we tend to over consume the existing resources, which we are not leaving for our future generation. Overfishing, again, this is one reason why the marine ecosystem has been declining for past so many years. Then deforestation, we don't have enough land for the expansion of the countries or the economy. So what we tend to do, we destroy the forest, destroy the natural habitat of numerous animals, and then we proceed to use those land for further development. Then another major cause is war. War is a very biggest threat that the mankind faces, which we are you know, uh, experiencing right now. So, what are the effects? So, when something is caused by the degradation, what are the effects? Increased poverty, yes. Famine, yes. Weather extremes, we can see so much extreme weather conditions. Species lost, yes. Many of the major species, or for example, white rhinos, it's getting extinct in the natural habitat. Disease, yes, we have just come out of a serious epidemic, that is COVID 19. Impact on overall human health. So, if you look into the human health aspect, for last 10 to 15 years, the uh, major diseases like cancer and other lifestyle diseases has increased so much over a period of time. Loss of biodiversity and ozone layer depletion. Our exploitation is alone is not causing the problem, but there are other factors which influence the environmental degradation. So this is called as the disaster, or the environmental disaster. So let's just quickly look into the definition of disaster. Disaster is a serious disruption occurring over a relatively short time of the functioning of a community or society, involving widespread human, material, economic, and environmental loss and its impacts, which exceeds the ability of the affected community or society to cope using its own resources. So it is happening for a very short period of time, but the impact is for a longer period of time. So, what are the type of disasters that we are facing as a human in the human world? There are natural disasters as well as man-made disasters. Natural disasters are caused by the nature because of our disruption in the ecosystem, which is like earthquakes, cyclone, tsunami, drought, etc. And man-made disasters, which is done by human beings, like gas leaks, oil spills, nuclear meltdown, industrial fires, etc. So now I'm going to explain about, or rather show examples of the man-made disasters. The very first documented disaster happened in the year 1952, which is called as the London's killer fog. So after industrialization, what happened was industries started polluting the environment in a such big way. One fine morning, the entire London city was filled with polluted smog, and people were having a lot of difficulty because of this fog. So this was one of the first recorded man-made disasters. Second one is the dioxin pollution, which happened in 1976 in Meda, in Italy, wherein when the reactor of a chemical company exploded, and the dioxin gas was secreted to the environment, and it affected a lot of people. Third one, which I would like to discuss, is 3 Mile Island nuclear explosion, which happened in the year 1979. One of the nuclear reactors, it had a partial core meltdown, and the radiation was released to the atmosphere, which resulted in deaths and other disasters. This is our own example. In India, we experienced this Union Carbide gas leak, and still uh, in 2023, the effects are again in the environment. So in 1984, the gas, that is methyl isocyanate, was released because of negligence on the part of Union Carbide Limited, and around 15,000 people were dead during this catastrophe. Next one is nuclear power plant explosion in Chernobyl, Russia. This is one of the classic case of nuclear explosion, which happened in the year 1986. Then this is again another serious disaster happened in 2003, which is called as Al-Mishraq fire. Uh, in a Iraqi sulfur plant, it was it caught fire, and this plant burned for about a month, releasing sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere, which caused serious issues among the people. So that's it. Thank you.